Welcome to the Blaise Bryant Show, where we are blazing through history one day at a time. Today is Wednesday, November 11th, Facebook.com/blaisinhistory, BLAISIN history, same with Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Shout out to James, 2 out of 3 right on the Trivia Tuesday. Well done by James. We wish all veterans, past and present, on this November 11th. A happy Veterans Day, and in the United Kingdom, it is Armistice Day, which celebrates the end of World War I. Yasser Arafat, the longtime leader of the Palestinian Liberation Authority, died 16 years ago today in 2004. On November 11th, 1992, the Church of England voted to ordain women as priests. Angola declared its independence from Portugal 45 years ago today in 1975. Gemini 12, the last in the series, was launched into space on this date in 1966. It's the 100th anniversary of the commemorating of lives of veterans. Ceremonies began on November 11th, 1920, with burying unknown soldiers in tombs throughout the world. Washington was admitted as the 42nd state on this date in 1889. Australian outlaw Ned Kelly was hanged in Melbourne 140 years ago today in 1880. Mary Edwards Walker became the first woman to receive the Medal of Honor for her work as a surgeon during the Civil War on this date in 1865. Nat Turner, an American slave, was hanged for leading an anti-slavery rebellion on November 11th, 1831. The British defeated the U.S. in the Battle of Chrysler's Farm on this date in 1813. The Iroquois attacked the British in the Cherry Valley Raid on this date in 1878. Christopher Columbus saw the island of St. Martin on this date in 1493. And wrapping up the events segment, on November 11th, 1417, Martin I was unanimously elected Pope. It is birthday time on this November 11th. 1821, Fyodor Dostoevsky, who was a Russian author who wrote very dark novels challenging modern ideas. 1872, Maude Adams, who played Shakespeare's Juliet in a silent film. 1885, George Patton. Happy Veterans Day to George Patton. One of the best World War II generals in Europe. He really did well with mobilizing tanks and all that stuff. 1922, Kurt Vonnegut, science fiction novelist who wrote the 1963 book Cat's Cradle, Breakfast of Champions from 1973, and many others. Wrapping up the birthdays, happy 46th birthday to Leonardo DiCaprio. Born on November 11th, 1974, he achieved international fame by starring in the 1997 film Titanic because of his good looks, and he, frankly, at that time was a teenage heartthrob. If you're celebrating a birthday on this November 11th, happy birthday from the Blaise Bryant Show, where we are indeed blazing through history one day at a time. A special show announcement. You're not going to want to miss it on Saturday, November 14th. Of course, we want to wish all veterans past and present happy Veterans Day. Who is the special veteran in your life? Let me know. Facebook.com/blaisinhistory, BLAISIN history. Same with Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Also, let me know what stood out to you in this day in history. You can hear me on the radio WCAALP 107.3 in Albany and other Pacifica stations. Joy and Katie, thanks a million. See you tomorrow. Blazing through history one day at a time.